how to boost your brain capacity. So yesterday I posted a question. I think most of you knows the answer, that brain is the organ which actually consists of like only 2 to 3% of our body weight, but it actually consumes 30 to 40% of the calorie we consume. So you can imagine that what is the importance of brain. And we mostly don't consider brain, like some of you maybe you are very concerned about your body and you do workout. That's perfectly fine and that's needed too, but at the same time brain is one of the most important organ, and you have to take care of brain as well, because as you know that if your brain stop functioning, that the whole body will not be any useful. I mean, it's almost like a dead. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you about a few foods which are very important for boosting the brain capacity, and few small activity which you can do to boost your brain power. So this is going to be, I think, helpful, and if you found it helpful, please comment below. It will encourage me to post live and post such videos with this useful content. So the first thing is brain boosting food. So as we know that mostly all healthy foods, homemade foods, are good for our body as well as brain. So leafy vegetable, fruits, they are good, and which are not good for our body is equally not good for our brain, like carbonated drinks, alcohol. So some alcohol, maybe wine and all, is good for our heart, but it's not good for our brain. So today I will quickly tell you some 5 things which we most of us like, but we don't give importance to do those things. So we actually don't. Some of us don't eat it. So my today's video's intention is, that these fruits are good for our kids. So you include those food in our diet, in your diet, and it is good for you as well as your kid. And all those things I am telling, though my intention is to tell you so that you can implement that for your kids, but it is like brain is useful for you as well as your kid. So obviously you can implement that first for you, and then you can implement for your kid as well. So the first food I will say is walnut. So how many of you feel that walnut looks like brain? I actually used to feel the same thing when I was kid. So when I first remember that I saw the walnut, it feels like, is it something like brain? Yeah, and this is the most important and most useful, like best food I would say for brain. So include walnut in your food, at least 2 to 3 walnut for you, and you can give it for your kids as a snack. You can mix it, like for my younger one, I generally like roasted it and then powdered it and then mix it with her porridge and this thing. So based on your kids' age, you can mix it with some food, maybe with milk, or you can directly give it to them for like as a snack or something. So walnut is the first food. Second food is which is very important, is some fruits like avocado, some berries. So berries, mostly blueberry, those things are not available in our country. But I think the berries like the cool, which we get in West Bengal very well. This is the season. This is also a kind of berry, and whatever, like jamun, what you call it, jam, that also can be considered as a berry. So those things you can consume. Those are very good for brain boosting. So that is the second important thing. Third thing is my most favorite one. That is the dark chocolate. I think kids don't love much dark chocolate. But it is, because it has less sugar and because it has higher cocoa percentage, so it is better for your brain than the normal chocolate. So you can give sometimes dark chocolates to your kids and you can consume it anytime. So that is the third thing is for you. The fourth thing also, I would say it's better for you than your kids, that is tea, coffee. So tea, coffee is also having some I forgot the name, I think something. I will mention that in the comment later on. So it actually helps to boost your brain. So that is fourth thing. The fifth thing I would say, again, our age-old concept, that is the leafy vegetable, broccoli. Those things are very important for our brain. So mostly it's not anything new I have told, but only the awareness that these are good foods for our brain. So consume that intentionally, and I think that will help you and your kids. So the second thing I'm going to tell you about is what activities actually help to boost your brain. So as you know that our brains has I think a few lakhs of neurons, and each neuron is connected to more than 10,000 neurons. So this connectivity is very important for our brain. And the process neurogenesis, that is also a very important process for our brain. So those activity I'm going to tell you about, those activity will help you to boost your neurogenesis. So the first thing, this is a very small activity which you can do, and you can give it to your kids also. That is, suppose morning they wake up, you just tell them whatever activities they are doing with the right hand, they should do today left hand. Suppose brushing their teeth, so you can tell them, okay, you can brush your teeth with left hand. Putting some water bottle or something, like while taking bath also, if they're using mug, then they should hold the mug in the left hand. So small, not the very, like, you tell them that okay, today you write everything with the left hand if they are right handed. It's not possible. But those activities are small activity, holding something, some little bit of movement, which involves little bit of movement, those things you can tell them to do with the left hand. And you can also try, this is a very interesting game actually. You can create that, okay, Sunday we will do this activity with the opposite hand, like, which is mostly for us, for right-handed person, we can do with the left hand. So that is a kind of interesting activity or game you can call. The second activity is involve them with the household chores, like those, like cleaning their utensils, or small, like if your kid are older, then you can tell them to, okay, cut some vegetables or fruit for you or your maybe for the other people in the family. So those things actually help them to enhance their brain power. And also, if your kid is little older, you can tell them to solve some puzzle, like Sudoku is very good puzzle for boosting brain. Then you play as a, like, family, you can play some games like chess and all. That is also very like useful games to enhance your brain capacity. So I hope this live is useful for you. If you feel so, please comment. And if you feel that you want to enroll your kids in my impact on your mind, where I help kids to increase the creative thinking, because creative thinking is one of the most important asset in our life. Whatever we are doing, studying is always important, but without creativity, only studying will not help. And especially in the next generation, where most of the repetitive work will be taken care of by AI and automation, there your most important asset will be your creative thinking. So that is why and in my life also, I used to be a creative person. Like, I used to love the job where my creativity I can apply. So that's why I have decided that I will teach now kids, so that their learning will not be boring. So if your kid is also, you want your kid to be more creative, you enroll into my course. The link are mentioned in the page. I will mention in the comment also. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.